Droughts are natural events that can be common in hot climates, like in Italy and other parts of the Mediterranean. They can occur during long or short periods of low rainfall and can put a stress on local water supplies. If you have just arrived or have lived in Florence for a while, you may have noticed the low water levels of the Arno River. These low levels are not due to the unusual hot summer we're having, but to record low rainfalls this year that have significantly reduced water reserves across the entire Tuscan region. With local water resources at their lowest levels in the last 60 years, the Tuscan region declared a state of drought last April and called on all citizens to reduce their water consumption. During a water shortage or a drought emergency, it is our civic duty to reduce our daily water intake. Here are a few water-saving tips so that you can do your part in helping to avoid a water shortage. Tip number 1. Take a short shower instead of a bath. You'll consume 50 liters of water compared to 150 liters of water. Tip number 2. Don't waste water and use only what you need. Avoid running the tap when brushing your teeth, shaving, or washing your hair in the shower, and you can save up to 5 liters of water a minute. Tip number 3. Install water-saving devices on your taps and shower heads. They save a considerable amount of water and are inexpensive and easy to install. Go to your nearest hardware store and ask for a frangigetto. Tip number 4. Regularly maintain water pipes to avoid leaks. And call a plumber as soon as you find a leak so that you'll save water and money in the long run. Tip number 5. Modern toilets in Italy have 2 buttons, a small one and a bigger one. Push the smaller button for a lighter flush that uses less water and the bigger button for a more powerful flush. Tip number 6. Wash your car only when necessary with a bucket and not a hose, making sure that the headlights, mirrors, and windows are always clean for safety reasons. Tip number 7. Recycle the water you do use. Don't use clean water, but only used water for non-essential purposes like cleaning windows, washing the car, or watering houseplants. Tip number 8. Don't leave the tap water running when washing the dishes, but use a bucket or a container instead, so that you use only the necessary amount of water. Tip number 9. Try saving rainwater in an outdoor basin. It can drastically reduce water consumption for lawns and gardens and other non-essential purposes. Tip number 10. If you have to water the lawn and the landscape, do so during the evening or early in the morning to reduce evaporation from the sun. Avoid using sprinklers.